I'm very thankful for the invitation to be here this evening and to share with all of you and to be closing, especially after such a fantastic evening. So I'm very inspired by this evening. So I need your help with some of the pieces. If I need a mic, please let me know. I need you to say real. Real. All right, okay. So when I say real. Real. Oh, okay. You just say real. Just say real. I know you got. Oh, you're eager. Okay. So here we go. This is the beginning of a song from Nina Simone, and I've never done this before, so this should be fun. So I say real, 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 real. Our love is so real to me. It gives me a perfect liberty. When you tell me that you love me, and you hug me and you kiss me, I know our love is real. It's so real to me. I say real, 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 real. Our love is real to me. Please thrill me with your kisses sweet. When you tell me that you love me, and you hold me and you kiss me, I know our love is real. It's so real to me. So that's a bit of a Nina Simone song, but with a Michelle Ngiacello and Tashi Regan twist, right? So I came to Nina through Billie Holiday, actually. So I saw this calendar on the wall, and Billie Holiday and I share a birthday. And I said to my mom, this was maybe when I was 10, 11, so who's he? Yeah. And my mom, like, as shaking her head, goes down to the basement, takes out the Billie Holiday albums and says, you need to listen. And then, as it took some time, found that Nina Simone actually did a cover album of Lady Sings the Blues and became obsessed with Nina through Billie Holiday. About the same time, Point of No Return, I don't know if anybody's ever seen that movie, but it's Bridget Fonda. The movie, we can toss that aside. But anyway, so Bridget Fonda, that character, was fascinated with Nina Simone. So there are 4 or 5 songs in that soundtrack from Nina, and I was just so obsessed. Started buying all these albums from Billie Holiday and Nina Simone. Early 2000s, I get the chance to go see Nina Simone. Amazing. My mom bought the tickets, we go, it's this mother-daughter bonding experience, right? And it was, I want to say it was less than an hour. Totally packed. I don't even think she had an opening act. She was late. She came on the stage, waved a peacock feather, and if she didn't like your applause, she would stop and said, no, that's not enough. And people would applaud more, and then she would play. And when she was tired, she would left the stage. And when she was ready, she came back and played as long as she wanted. And it was the shortest concert I've ever been at, but one of the best ones. So her activism continues to inspire me. So with that song, I'm going to start with some joy, and then maybe we'll go down the troubled road. So, everywhere. Let us call the place Nevaeh, bliss. The state between a corridor of chiffon, light thin to parting, but layered to opaque resplendence, a solid mystery. Soft to touch, it bends around the body that has no bones. Boundless in dance, extending to spiral with prism majesties and contracting to trumpet sound. Echo, loveliest. See leaf bud explode to spring tongue on a knobby branch, then sycamore, shoot up to pulsing orb, then crumble, then dust, then again a cycle of rebirth in an instant, a swirl of breath. The you imagines me, us belong to one another, coil and glimmer, water ripple, chords against stone, sachet of sound, how sound interpolates light, Z, gender dissembles more than echolalia, how spark synapse pulses in complement, discord that leads to and from accord. Fluid path, call this place Nevea, though it has no name, but holds tendrils of thrush, quick spin like ladybug on back, or quicksilver salmon, calculating force to effect change, climb flight. Let us call the place without place, whole, shattered, traveling through cells, dust in the trail of a tadpole's thrash, or a comet orbiting a non-existent thumb. Print this on the world, wonder, miracle, yet or yes and no, because it is everywhere. Carencia. We're not staying too long in joy. So, carencia. Here, the space where reality slips into trance. The gossamer haunting of habit, a side of the bed. A glass tapped on the bar before, slipping fire down an upturned throat. The ghost trail of fingers felt on the breast before the seeker searches the hand out to do its real work. Querencia. More than foundness for a place or certain light. It is the tip of poison in the pleasure, the lily of the valley with its curved white petals perched on a child's tongue like a bell just about to be rung. So a poem from, and those two are in the new manuscript. So a poem from Boogeyman Dog. The Pistol's Confession. It's a creepy poem, y'all. I'm just telling you. So, The Pistol's Confession, and it's in the voice of a weapon, okay? Go to sleepy little babe. Go to sleepy little babe. Come lay bones on the alabaster stones and be my ever-loving babe. Go to sleepy little babe. Go to sleepy little babe. You and me and the devil make three. Don't need no ever-loving babe. All I ever wanted was to be held slick in his grip, wetting me down with want. I wanted to be a vessel for his fire, explosive possibility of the spark, the powder that swallows resolution and spits it out in challenge steel. I was born to be a force of reckoning, a force to split and fuse with heat. I was forged to be the force for smoldering, but never this. I was not shaped for this. His eyes were faulty, but I could see all those pretty little faces, not pinned to straw, but moving and shifting from smile to grimace. Moving targets, sure, but not those hitched on a motor and dragged left and right, forward and backward. These cowered beneath desks, hid themselves even within their bones. I just wanted to be held. And there he was holding me to fire, to the ecstasy of killing. All those pretty little faces with my charred mark, my sizzle and burn, they explode just like straw in bits. I teased, seduced with my circle of steel like a ring of promise. Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of posies. Oh, how I sung for him over the whimpers, the bloody throats gurgling their last prayers. Ashes, ashes. We all fall down. I was so good, he couldn't help but hold me close, right so he could hear me. I gave him his resolution back. Ashes, ashes. Won't you hold me? Won't you hold me? I just wanted to be held. I told you it was creepy. I don't lie. So I think I have time to read two more. This section from Baldwin leads into Simone, leads into the new poem, leads into another new poem. Okay. So the quotation from Baldwin is, The first idea was acceptance, the acceptance totally without rancor of life as it is and men as they are. In the light of this idea, it goes without saying that injustice is a commonplace. But this did not mean that one could be complacent, for the second idea was of equal power, that one must never in one's own life accept these injustices as commonplace, but must fight them with all one's strength. This fight begins, however, in the heart, and it now has been made to my charge to keep my own heart free of hatred and despair. Black is the color of my true love's hair. His face, so soft and wondrous fair, the purest eye, and the strongest hand. I love the ground on where he stands. I love the ground on where he stands. Black is the color of my true love's hair. This hair be cloud soft nest through which dream birds sail, the night quickening them on baby tufts. Shaved closer, grown full, twisted around the absent lover's hand, patted down my mother's. You done wrong today, baby, but I still love you. Look. Blood matted, burn bullet ragged, fear frazzled, cement sand dusted. You were never born wrong. Loved, still loved. Loved still, oh how you are still, wailed the only wind through your hair. Scrying cartography of Black Death for Michael, Tamir, Tanisha, Oscar, Erica, John, Akai, Darian, Sean, Amadou, and all others. It dances, swift licks of red gold, a heat to gild the body warm. But this fire is not contained in a fireplace behind gridirons and grates, though it has been poked with them, loose, free, uncontained. It will not be locked in. Hold your hands up. Hold your hands up, fists open like origami butterflies, sheer paper for light to pass through, thin enough for a bullet to pierce. I'm afraid to bear a child who giggles, who likes to run, who dreams magic might be seen as magic, the magical Negro Hulk child, resistant to bullets who can run while not feeling the pinch of them, tackle a man his size and weigh him down, pummel him into the earth from which we all came. The magical Negro is not human. Protesters are looters, terrorists, homegrown insurgents against the militarized police. Hold your hands up. Don't let them fall like so many black boys and girls have fallen asleep in their beds to never rise, smoke drilled into their skulls. You will be good and feel right. Hold your hands up. Feel the weight of it. Gravity pushing, pulling, weighting you to the earth, chaining you like probation officers perusing detention classrooms, counting the students to know how many prison beds, how many cases are coming. Hold your hands up. Because it doesn't matter that your hands are up when stopped or going a medical emergency, your daughter in your arms, just a pincushion waiting to be split, a child to learn the lesson her daddy can fear, can die for holding her breath sacred. Breath is not sacred, can be pressed out to ash in someone's laughter. God, hold your hands up. This is not play in a playground. Time stills for joy, quickens for blood. The sand beneath wings aches to be painted red. The travesty of eyes exploding to the sheer film of the dead. Hold your hands up as if you have hands, as if these are hands. Beast, let me call you so you know. Just another knee her, knee him, knee thee, knee they. Beast to put down, that's what so many think. Breathe, and you won't breathe, and someone will take it. Hold your hands up, open. Don't be stupid, child. Still, so he thinks you are dead, or a statue. If you must move only on command and say everything you are doing. Officer, I am reaching into my glove compartment to obtain my registration. I am reaching with my right hand. Keep your left hand on the wheel, and when the action is completed, stop talking. Wait in silence. No jokes. This is not a joke. If you are a student, a professor, belong to a university, hand over your college ID with your license. It shows that you are worth something. Hold your hands up. It's been a long time since we were stolen. Go back where you came from. Tell me where it is and I might. Taking all that our ancestors gave, built, created, America became on our backs. Hold your hands up to fist, prepare for the shackles. Hold your hands up to flame, prepare for the shackles. Hold your hands up to channel your voice, prepare for the shackles. The spirit cannot be contained, a movement cannot be stopped. It dances with flicks of red, gold, a heat to gild the body warm. This fire is not in a fireplace, behind gridirons and grates. Though it has been poked and prodded, it will not be locked in. Buildings don't need to burn it all down. Thank you all.